Alright, so as promised, we are starting the week off with 99 Herblore. There is no better way to start off a week than with a nice little 99. We got the whole gang here to do a celebration, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? My name's Local. I'm trying to reach RuneScape's endgame while juggling real-life responsibilities. From a full-time job to starting a family, my goal is to show how it's possible for anyone to accomplish their goals in RuneScape with a little bit of perseverance. And there we have it, 99 Herblore. Ah, yes. Let's go get us the cape, shall we? I just realized I totally forgot to bring money. This is embarrassing. 1 second. Let me see if we got any gamers here who are willing to spare a little bit of cash. Alright, we've already got 2 trades. Shout out to Hypersonic and Thwipsy. Thank you so much. I promise I'll pay you back. Alright, now we can get the cape. How's the Herblore going? I don't know, you tell me. Can I buy a Herblore cape? Oh yeah, I didn't realize you were so good at this. Okay, here's 100k. Let's put this bad boy on. Oh man, that is so clean. I feel like I say that for every skill cape, but I love the green and the gold. It looks so good. Dude, this guy's gotta get out of here. Goodbye, Leo. Alright, let's see the emote. Let's see the emote. Wow. What is that potion? Honestly, maybe not my favorite emote so far, but the cape is really cool. And I know that I can search it to get a pestle and mortar, so yeah, I don't know. Sweet. Oh wait, you guys thought that was the only 99 I got this week? Yeah, honestly, I sat down on Sunday and just grinded out the rest of construction, so one more. I have to pay him? First thing I'm gonna do is fire this guy. This is it. Okay. Oh, look at that. What do you think, baby? Nothing? Why not visit the real estate agent? Let's go. Okay, let me go get that cape. Man, this was, construction has been haunting me for the last few weeks. You know, I know that in the past I was saying, yeah, you know, I'll just do a little bit here and there just to make the progress, but I knew that at some point I was just going to have to, like, sit down and laser in, right? I was able to make some good progress. Like I said, I just locked in on Sunday morning. Instead of hopping on, normally with a little bit of spare time I have on Sunday, I do some Leviathan, but I just, you know, I sat down, I was holding the baby, and was like, you know what, let's just finish this. Oh, that's such a big one. Oh, man. Really? Wait, I didn't know that this was a thing. Look at all those teleports I unlocked. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. This has been one that I've wanted for a long time, like since before I decided I wanted to max. It's just such a good utility. Alright, baby. I've got my baby and my wife's behind me too, so...
So now you can teleport?
Yeah, so previously I had to use these teleport tablets that I always had to pay for and I'd run out of them and stuff, but now I get like unlimited teleports and I get to teleport to all these other places. So like your house is in, like if you teleport outside your house, it's in like one location. You can move it across the game to like different places, but you can only go to that one place. But this lets me go to all of the places where the houses go. So that's just a lot of nice, really nice teleports. I don't have to buy any more of those tablets. That's very nice. I always find it so hard to explain this game to my wife. Because it's like, no matter how you phrase it and how easily you explain it, there's no way to do it without just sounding like a total and complete dork.
Like, yeah, so the construction cape will actually grab me all these teleports that I didn't have before, because before I had to pay GP for them and I would run out of these tablets. But now I have all of these teleports that are all across the game. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised my wife hasn't left me. Before we move on, I just want to give you all a big thank you. I woke up this morning to 4,000 subscribers. The support I've seen from you all has just been honestly invaluable. If you are enjoying the series, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, or even leaving a comment. All these things do help so immensely with the channel growth, and I appreciate it a lot more than you know. Thanks again for all your support, and let's get back into it. So let's talk about what's next. Thieving, actually. This is another one that I just want to get out of the way. I'm sensing a common theme with a lot of these skills. I want to get them out of the way. I want to be done maxing. But also at the same time, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm a RuneScape player, right? I naturally enjoy the grind, right? So, I don't know. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about thieving. Here, let me empty my coin pouches. 88 thieving. This is gonna take a little bit longer because I was 87. It was like one of my lowest skills. And I frankly, I don't know what I want to do to 99 if I just want to do the exact same method, because frankly, these all suck. Okay, we've got another level coming in here. I'm still just trying to figure out if this is what I want to keep doing. It's like thieving, dude. It is not AFK at all. It is just so click intensive. I'm like thinking of different methods to do this, and I'm also trying to like level up here without just like spamming past it. There we go. Oh, thank you, Clash of Clans. 89 thieving. But anyway, I'm doing this for a little bit to see how difficult it is. I might try a little bit of Rogue's Chest and maybe some Varlamore thieving. I just frankly don't know what's going to be easier for me. Okay, so I'm trying out a bit of Varlamore thieving. I really like how AFK this is, but I'm also like sacrificing a lot of XP per hour. I think it's only like 80 or 90k, but 90 thieving incoming. The thing is that's hard for me is that if I just do regular pickpocketing, I can get it done in like a week, but I will get carpal tunnel and I will only have one hand effectively for the entire time. Or I can do this, which is a bit slower, so I don't know, I'm gonna keep trying different things. Alright, so we're back to pickpocketing. I actually thought of a way to make this a little bit easier for myself. I used the switch control in my iPhone's accessibility settings to make it so that anytime I tap anywhere on the screen, it always taps the same location. But real quick, 91 thieving. But anyway, the reason that helps so much is because it just makes it so that you can tap anywhere on your screen and you don't have to like look to make sure you're actually tapping the knight. Just makes it a little bit more AFK. Alright, we are continuing the thieving journey. Oh man, I thought I had all the worst skills out of the way, but this one comes close. Honestly, if this skill wasn't as quick as it is, it could probably take the cake for worst skill of all time. 92 thieving, halfway there. Here comes the tendinitis. Alright, decided to switch it up again. We are hanging out at the Rogue's Chest. I actually kind of enjoy this one. Something interesting about this is that last year they made a change to it so that you get a lot more XP from these chests. I believe it is. It's either XP or maybe the refresh rate. I'm not entirely sure. 93, by the way. But it's actually really good XP, some of the best XP in the game. But of course, you run the risk of, getting killed pretty frequently. So, but there is a little bit of a strategy that you can employ. You can see I'm camping really low HP. Normally, if you get yourself down to 1 HP with like a locator orb or something, as soon as you see a PK or if you just turn off Protect from Melee, you get killed by the rogues. And you actually get to keep all of your loot when you do that. So, yeah, that's a great way to avoid losing everything, but of course you gotta be very diligent in making sure you deactivate prayer at just the right time. So take it or leave it. 94. We are one away from a really big level. But yeah, we're back at pickpocketing again. I feel like it's just the easiest. I really have never bounced back and forth so much between different training methods trying to figure out which one is the best. I don't know, I think Artie Knights takes the cake. You don't even have to look at your screen more than half the time, Guys, no, I missed 95 thieving. The game lied to me. I usually like to get 140 pouches. I like to make sure that I have 141 pouches to level up. And then I just, I get 140, and then I open them, and then I have 1 pouch left, right? I got 140 and that got the level up, so I didn't even get to record in time. But 95 is big. 95 is really big because I stopped failing here. Okay, we've got one more level coming in this week. Yeah, this one, the skill is definitely one that I'm having to take little mental breaks on, because, you know, it's just, it's so click intensive, but it is nice because I don't have to look at the screen, right? You know, so I'll take my wins where I can get them. But in the meantime, we've got one more till 96. Ah, there it is. Oh man, 12,000 more actions to 97. Over a mil XP. Man, this is exhausting. Anyway, that is where we're gonna call it this week. While I'm editing this video, I've got another 300k XP to 97. So we'll definitely get 99 thieving pretty soon, and I believe smithing is going to be next, and we'll run over my strategy for that before doing it. But yeah, these levels are coming in quick, and we're getting closer and closer to maxing. Hopefully we can do it sometime in July. But either way, thanks so much for tuning in again, guys. I really appreciate all your support. If you want to support the channel, if you could like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, that would be very great. You guys have a good weekend. Bye.